sorry. I'll try harder.
Hello? Hey girl, what's going on? Yep, new week, girl.
Tonight's
new
topic.
week.
Lorenz Tate tells us how he stayed fine. Britney
Mine
Spears
was
takes
good,
a plea
very
deal,
restful.
and last
Yes,
Angelina
it is
Jolie is a supportive
I'm
parent.
just letting you guys know. We're going to have a topic compilation this week of things that caught my attention. Topics that we need to talk about. Maybe we can learn some things from these topics, because remember, my channel is I take things that relate to us on a worldwide scale and see how we can find information from it. So we have topics, and we're going to talk about Lorenz Tate and how he stayed fine all these years. We're going to talk about Britney Spears. Also going to talk about Angelina Jolie and her, and what a beautiful mom and a great mom she is. All right, so all right, girl, all right, tune in. This is the beginning of a new week. Let's call it what? It is now getting to be summertime. Anyway, girl, tune in. Bye. What's going on, y'all? It is the green screen queen here. Yes, the green screen queen. Yeah, I'm on the green screen. Anyway, how y'all doing? So listen, we have topics to talk about today, and we're going to start off by talking about one of the finest men, Lorenz Tate. Okay, so as you know, I said that we're gonna do a compilation video. We're gonna start with something fun. We're gonna go to something serious, and we're gonna go back to something fun, so we'll stay leveled out. All right. So people featured Lorenz Tate. Y'all, I heard they was trying to come out with a Love Jones 2. They need Leave Jones like it is, but we're gonna go through this real quick here. Lorenz Tate gave us a tip on how he stayed fine. Lorenz Tate's credit youthful look at 50 to skincare regimen in early 20s. He did all the right things, and let me just say this, I did too. My first child really messed my skin up. When I got pregnant with that second one, I was about 24, and I was like, I'm not going to do this time. And so I learned how important skincare regimen is. See, we learned something today. So this is a man who is telling us, take care of your skin. So men, this is a message to y'all today. Ladies, y'all skin should already be moisturized. You see this? I actually moisturized prior to turning on the camera. Take a look. This is no makeup, darling. Anyway, y'all know I ain't got the brain cells God gave me. So let's go and look at this fine ass brother. Okay, this is written by Janine Robinson, and it was May 4th. The Michael star and face of Bevel's new body cream opens up about how he's maintained his boy's good looks all these years, and don't he have a boyishly cute face? Lorenz Tate knows a thing or two about the internet's obsession with 90s fine, and he is 90s fine, y'all. I think when I first heard it, I was like, who's 90s fine? The star says, my real overall takeaway is that I think there's this individual that people were very unique in their own way, in their own look. This is a compilation that I bought over the years, right? Y'all see, that's Menace to Society. He cut them dreads. He looks like he went from here to the red shirt to there and to the man he is today. Because remember, we're sent here to evolve, not stay the same. And if you ain't evolving, it's time to make changes. Okay, so he said that he feels like in the 90s people had their own individual look, and I agree, because if you haven't noticed today, it's giving clone. Okay, it's giving all black, white, Spanish, Asian Barbie dolls. Okay, everyone is starting to look the same. So individuality is going out the door, and I agree with him on that, and I strive to be individual. Okay, and that was something that I feel like I noticed a couple of years ago when I noticed that people started to look the same myself. I was like, I gotta stay individual. Okay, what he did have, foresight, thanks to great advice. Okay, foresight is when someone gives you advice about prepare you for the future. So someone gave him a word of advice. Okay, I've been in the entertainment industry for a long time. I've always had people who were groomers, makeup artists who did my grooming, who always encouraged me to make sure I took care of my skin and make sure I did all the right things. I'm telling you, skin is important, guys. People often glamorize and say, oh, you know, red this, red that, but I am not a racist, okay? I am not a colorist. I am just a person who learns self-love. And I can honestly say I don't want to be light-skinned, because my skin is my skin. And with it being clean the way that it is, my skin glows. Just like this man's on here. I'm just saying. No shade to anybody, but love the skin you're in, and it's gonna love you back, okay? So let's see. He said, fast forward to the day the actor who stars in Michael as Barry Gordy is reaping the benefits of that long-standing routine. Recently, Tate partnered with men's grooming brand Bevy. He's officially brand ambassador for its new body cream, which he does have a beautiful brown body, y'all. Y'all see my man looking in the mirror himself? We don't get a chance to see things specifically that appeal to men when it comes to body butters. And I love the fact that they have found a way to truly tap into the needs of black men in grooming, he says. So that's the one thing about a black woman when she gets with a black man, she truly loves him. Or any man that a black woman invests in. I'm being honest. This is no shade to anybody. That man gonna start looking real good. Because a woman will oil her man's skin. She'll do his hair. Honey, I always did my men's hair. If I had a dread in my 20s, honey, he didn't have to go sit between nobody's legs because he sat between these thighs, okay? Okay, I don't play them games. All that sharing and trade shit, nah, hell no. This ain't no motherfucking NFL. You want to trade some shit, you want to go sit somewhere else, I'm going to be right there. I'm just calling the high seat because I know what goes on. I know people is on some weird stuff. So take care of your men, ladies. Teach your men how to stay groomed so nobody else don't got to do. And you also train his ass when a female give him a compliment. Say, thank you. I get it from my wife. Tate reflects that at the beginning of his self-care regimen, when I was a young adult, I had to sort of address facial hair and all the different kinds of things. I always wanted to make sure that I was doing something that was natural. Early on in my 20s, I said, I've got to make sure that I preserve myself as much as I possibly can. I do too, guys. I'm not being funny, guys. I'm not telling y'all my age, but I'm telling y'all now, I'm trying to get this light off of me, guys. I really watch my skin. Who first broke out in the 1990s Menace Society before stealing hearts opposite Nia Long in 1997's Love Jones celebrated his 50th birthday last year. That's a 50-year-old that I would, yeah, his bones would be jumped. He wouldn't have no bones. To turn 30 plus 10 plus another 10, it's been amazing. I love it, he says. You gain an appreciation for the little things in life. You just get a place where the wisdom starts to really become a virtue, and I agree with that. He attributes he looks at his age as having gained an appreciation for life and wisdom that he can grow from. Lorenz Tate is quoting, but one thing I find myself doing because I have children, he says. His sons are Miles, Xander, Zion, and another so he has Miles, Xander, and Zion, and another little one with wife of 18 years, Thomasina. He is turning into my parents a little bit, and my kids remind me of that. But I just try to be present and try not to take it for granted and live every day to the fullest because we only get one life. So there you have it, guys. He attributes his good looks to moisturizing his skin. So guys, moisturize, okay? Clean your skin in the morning, clean your skin in the night, and moisturize on both of those times. There ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of moisturization. Let's go on to story 2. Let's take a look at our girl, Britney. Britney's at it again, y'all. But Britney said she is not dealing with it. Y'all know we already did. Britney's go back and look at me. I like Britney Spears. I'm going to tell you the truth. I like her. So go back and look at her video so you guys can get a good idea of who she is. Britney done come a long way. Let's not judge her, all right? Reckless is a plea bargain reducing a DUI charge to reckless driving involving alcohol. That's California. It acts as a middle ground conviction, less severe than a DUI, but more severe than a dry reckless. Key advantages include lower fines, less jail time, no automatic license suspension, and mandatory ignition interlock device. Definition: it is a misdemeanor, not a separate arrestable crime, but a negotiable plea, often involving a BAC near 0.08 or weak evidence. It counts as a prior alcohol-related conviction for 10 years, meaning a subsequent DUI will be treated after a second. So your girl did, she did that. So good job, Britney. We'll take a quick look at her, but go on to video 2 to follow up with Angelina Jolie and something more lighthearted.